Yo, before we start this review, can we talk about this Sandro dynamic image? This is probably the greatest dynamic image I've ever seen on FIFA 19. No cap. It's so good, I'm gonna try to do it myself. Who wore it better, YouTube? Me or Sandro? What do you think, Mom?
This is embarrassing.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy 1Star Weakfoot, and we're back for another player review. And today, we're gonna review this 89 Sandro card. It just came out yesterday with the Team of the Week, and this card looks like it has the potential to be one of the best right backs on this game. He's 5'11". He has high work rates, which are the best work rates for a fullback, in my opinion. And he has 3-star. I played 5 games in Division 1 with him to give him a real test to see how he really stands up to some decent competition. Once again, you already know what I'm about to say. If you're not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. And if you haven't liked this video yet, use this part of the video to go ahead and like this video if you are enjoying the content. So, yeah, let's look at the stats a little bit closer. He has 88 pace, which you really need that kind of pace to be a decent right back on this game at this point of FIFA. I mean, there's too many pacey attackers on this game. Shooting wise, we're not really going to talk about him because we're not really going to use him to shoot. Passing wise, he definitely has a big upgrade. I mean, 90 crossing, 87 short passing, 76 long passing, 84 curve. One of the things I didn't like about his not in form and his first in form was that the passing was very average. And you know I do like to play possession, so I do take those things into account. On this card, it does look massively improved. His dribbling is another area where a lot of people say he does feel clunky if you look at his not in form, if you look at his first in form. Over here, he has 85 dribbling, so he's probably going to feel a lot better. He has 88 reactions, 86 dribbling, with 86 composure, which is massive for a defender. Defending stats and physical stats all look good. He has 95 stamina, which means he doesn't ever get tired. Yeah, let's jump into the gameplay. I'll be right back. Alright, so according to Fitbin, this card's gonna cost you 320k on the PS4 market as it stands right now. I bought him for about 310, I believe, and I do expect his price to crash after the weekend league is over to around 280, maybe 275. Is he worth that money? I would actually say yes, alright? He's not worth the money in the sense that Team of the Season is coming soon and better cards will probably be released during Team of the Season for around the same price. But as of right now, as it stands, he is one of the best left backs on this game. So 275, 300 is not a bad price to pay at all. Let's break down the stats. So 88 pace. He feels really good in game as far as pace goes. He has enough pace to track up and down the pitch with his high work rates. He does have decent acceleration coming out of the skill moves that you can do with his 3-star skills. And I never really find that he's lacking pace at all. I would rate his pace at a 9 out of 10. No issues there whatsoever. His passing. I would say his passing is definitely noticeably improved over his other cards. I do feel very confident now launching long passes from the back, which is something I like to do with my fullbacks. I also feel confident crossing the ball with him. I feel confident overall just passing the ball with him. He definitely feels very comfortable passing the ball, and he feels very composed. Even when he's under pressure, he'll make a nice, accurate pass. So I really like the passing on this card. I would rate it 8 out of 10. Dribbling wise. Alright, so remember how earlier in the episode I did say that he does feel clunky at times if you use his 86 or his 87 card? Well, I am going to say this card does still have that problem at times. He is a little bit smoother than those cards, but he does tend to feel clunky, and you're not going to forget that you're controlling a defender when you're controlling him. I mean, sometimes you use a fullback and it feels like they're a winger. Well, this card's not like that. He dribbles kind of like a stocky midfielder. He dribbles like, a defender. But it doesn't mean that he's not a good dribbler, because he's a decent dribbler. He keeps the ball close to his body. If you know what you're doing with him and you're not going to do too many crazy things with him, then it's pretty hard to dispossess him because he does have good physical on him as well. I would rate his dribbling at a 7.5 out of 10. Defending. I would say, obviously, where this card really shines is his defending. His defending is noticeably better than his 86 and 87 rated cards. His interceptions have been noticeably upped. I mean, He's gotten a lot of interceptions that I didn't really expect him to make. He's always in a good position defensively, which is what I really enjoy about the card. Maybe that's down to his marking stat. Maybe it's down to his interception stat. I don't know. But he's always in the right position, covering the opposition's winger if their winger is trying to make a run. And I really enjoy that about the card. Stand tackle on him is very, very strong because he does have a little bit of strength to him. He does have a little bit of size to him. And yeah, he almost defends as good as he almost defends as good as the top center backs on this game. That's no exaggeration. I really enjoy his defending. I would have to say his defending is a 9 out of 10. Physical wise, I would say his physical is also one of his best attributes. He has just enough jumping at 5'11" to win most far post headers, so you're not going to be exposed by the people who like to spam far post crosses. He does have enough strength to hold his own against the stronger attackers. He does have enough pace to hold his own against the pacier attackers. So physical wise, I would have to say he's really good. 95 stamina means he doesn't need a sub as you would expect, and his aggression is really good at 84. I would have to rate his physical at an 8.5 out of 10. So what would I rate this card overall? I would say this card is a 9 out of 10. It's hard to find any left backs on this game currently that are better than this card. So that's why it's easy for me to say, yeah, if you do have a really good team, if you want to make an upgrade at the left back position and you could fit him in chem-wise, then yeah, go ahead and buy this card. Or buy the headliner card, which is probably a little bit better than this card overall. The only weakness I would say this card has is it can feel clunky dribbling wise, but that's just me being nitpicky because everything else on this card is perfect. He has the pace, he has the physical, he has the defending stats, and now he has the passing stats to really keep up with the best defenders on this game. To give you guys a better idea of how this card's going to play for you in game, I'm going to compare him to another Brazilian left back on this game, and that's none other than the 88 Telles. Who's the better card? It's actually pretty arguable. When you look at their in-game stats, Telles still has more in-game stats than Sandro, but does it mean he's better? We're going to see. All right, so pace-wise, I do not notice a difference at all between them. I believe they both have 88 pace. It does feel like that in game. I got to call it a draw. Passing-wise, I gotta say Telles is better. Telles is the best passing fullback I've used on this game. I mean, his long passes, his crossing, everything is perfect. Sandro's a good passer, but Telles is a great passer. So Telles is gonna win this battle over here. Dribbling wise, I gotta give it to Telles as well. I mean, Telles, even though he has less agility and balance than Sandro does, he still feels smoother on the ball than Sandro does. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just down to the body type or the dribbling style that they have. I don't really know how to explain it. Either way, Telles feels a lot smoother on the ball than Sandro does, so I gotta give him the dribbling category. Defending wise, I gotta go Sandro. All right, Telles is a really good defender, but I do find that his lack of strength does let him down at times, and Sandro never gets bullied by anybody. He does have really good defending stats as well, so I am gonna give Sandro the defending and the physical categories. So who's the better card? I would say offensively, Telles is still a better card than the Sandro card, despite the amount of upgrades Sandro has gotten offensively. However, defensively, I do have to say Sandro is slightly better than Telles, and that really comes down to his added strength. And I believe he does have a stockier body type than Telles, or at least that's what it feels like when you're going into challenges, because he does have a stronger challenge than Telles in game. So yeah, I would say Telles is a better value for money if you can fit him into your team, because he costs about 120k less than the Sandro card does right now. But Sandro is overall the better defender if you're looking for a pure defender. So yeah, that's going to be my Sandro review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow with another video, but until then, later.